Hi gang, Rob here. It's the morning of 2 October 2015. Got a quick little from the sharpening bench video for you this morning. For all you Benchmade 940 fans out there, you may notice that this is not a green aluminum handle and it is not a carbon fiber handle with blue standoffs, but it looks an awful lot like a 940, doesn't it? Well, it's not. This is a Benchmade 940 series model that frankly over the years I've looked at and never had much desire for. This is the 943. Same knife, different blade. Yeah, this is also an S30V blade, just like a standard 940. With Benchmade's nebulous BK1 coating, but it's sort of in a long, slender clip point design, not the modified reverse tanto of the 940. And frankly, I've always looked at this knife in pictures and in videos and thought, man, what good is that thing? It's so skinny at the tip. It looks very weak. Well, I've been fortunate over the last 6 months or so to have had several of these in for sharpening, and frankly pictures don't do it justice. Yes, it does have a slender tip, you know, let's not call it something it's not. It does have a slender tip, but for a mid 2 ounces EDC blade, is that such a bad thing? I don't think so. And it's not as thin as you might expect, and because of this swedge, it gives it a very thin profile if you look down at the spine. But this line, this sort of lateral line, retains a lot of thickness most of the way out to the tip. Not super skinny. Because of the ricasso on this blade and the fact that it's coated, I didn't want to extend the ricasso. I sharpened this at 18 degrees and put a little tiny 21 degree micro on it. And you can tell that bevel is not super skinny. So it's got some meat behind the edge. Maybe not as thin as I'd like. This is, of course, the coated blade. And when I should have taken a picture when I had this knife apart. Benchmade took three shots at milling off the coating to get the blade to center and have decent action. At least they're doing that now. They used to just coat them, put them together, and ship them, and you ended up with horrible actions, lots of blade play, and poor centering. This knife, you can tell by looking down at that blue titanium backspacer, centering is darn near on the money, and I don't think it's quite a free dropper, but awful close to one. Certainly a knife that can be flicked open and closed using the axis lock. And blade play, there's none. So they're doing a good job, even though this coating really, frankly, blows. Especially given the price of the knife and other coatings out there available that are so much better. But if you're a 940 guy and you like a little variety, but you really don't want that carbon fiber handle and S90V blade for mid 200s in price, get yourself a 943. I think you'll be happy you did. I, of course, would get it in the uncoated blade version, but just thought you'd like to see this. And I don't know if this oh gosh, it's got the painted black clip. Wah, wah. Well, grace to you and peace, my friends, from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Remember, the Word and Lexus 943 are sharp.